Hello everyone, and welcome to another edition of All About the Cars of Gran Turismo 7. In this video, we're going to learn all about the 1989 BMW M3 Sport Evolution. Now, there are two ways that you can acquire this vehicle in this game. First, you can purchase it here at the used car dealer for 162,000 credits, and the second way to acquire it is actually for free if you complete menu book number 22 at the GT Cafe, which is the BMW M3 collection. You will unlock this car for free. Now, if you aren't familiar with the used car dealer on the game, it rotates cars in and out of the dealership every day. So this car may or may not be available for you to purchase at the time that you watch this video, but it will eventually rotate back in to being available for purchase again in the near future. So be sure to check back often for its availability. Alright, I'm going to click on this car and we'll get started by going over some of its specs. First, this car comes stock with 467.16 performance points. It has an FR drivetrain, meaning that the engine is situated at the front of the vehicle and the rear wheels drive the car. The maximum stock power is 234 horsepower at 7,000 RPM. The weight is 2,646 pounds, and the engine is naturally aspirated. Now we're going to click on Learn More and see what Andy has to say about this car. The BMW M3 is truly an ultimate driving machine. The sport evolution of the first-gen model was really special. It was homologated for the Deutsche Tourenwagen Masters. The displacement of the engine was increased to 2.5 liters. It also sported a custom spoiler and other aerodynamic parts that made it look meaner than the stock M3. If you're looking for a classic front-engine, rear-wheel drive touring car, you won't find many better than this one. Alright, that's everything we can learn from the used car dealer, so we're going to back out to the main menu now and go to the garage, where I'll get into this car and we'll learn some more about it. So I'm going to click on Change Car, we'll scroll down to B for BMW, and we just have to find the Sport Evolution, which is right here. So I'll click on this car, we'll listen to the startup sound, and then we'll learn some more about it. Alright, we're going to click on Car Collection, go to this vehicle, and we'll learn some more by reading this short description about it. This highly modified homologation version of the E30 3 Series served as a small hint of what was to come from BMW. The first BMW M3 appeared in 1985, and it represented a high-performance version of the popular 3 Series, or E30, that could also be used for touring car racing. At first, the M3 only came in two-door form with wider treads and sporty fender flares. Also, front and rear spoilers were added, aggressive side skirts were installed, and the angle of the C-pillar and rear window were revised to create a car that looked much meaner than the stock 3 Series. These body modifications also resulted in a better CD of 0.38 from 0.33. Under the hood was a special 2.3-liter DOHC inline-4 that produced 192.3 horsepower and 169.2 foot-pound of torque. The race-spec model was introduced in 1987. From the onset, it dominated the DTM, winning 5 of the first 10 races. That same year, the M3 Evolution was released with even better aerodynamics and a 207.1 horsepower engine. In 1988, output was increased to 216 horsepower for the M3 Evolution 2. In 1989, the final model of the E30 M3, called the M3 Sports Evolution, appeared, equipped with a larger engine of 2.5 liters that produced 234.7 horsepower at 177.2 foot-pound of torque. So lots of great information about this car from Gran Turismo's description about it. We're going to back out to the main menu once again and go next door to the cafe, where we'll see if anybody's here to talk to us about this car. And we've got two people here, that's Chris and Kagarazaka, so we're going to talk to Chris first and see what he has to say. There's nothing like an M car for BMW. The first generation M3 is mostly associated with racing. The final model was this Sport Evolution, which was quite popular. It is distinguished by its upgraded 2.5-liter engine and rear spoilers. At first glance, the mods may seem slight, but those in the know will tell you otherwise. Oh yeah, these cars were impressive indeed. Not too many of the original M3s were produced, so you can expect their prices will increase with time. And now we'll go to Kagarazaka and see what he has to say. In the 1980s, there was a very unique phenomenon in the history of automotive design. It was a time when the boxy style was surely at its peak. Blister fenders were the result of an attempt to marry round tires to a square body design. This style is one of the defining symbols of this era. The polyhedron body of the car here is minimalistic, but despite its abstract form, its intonation is limited, and the exterior styling exudes extreme passion and excitement. And because the car is seemingly pressed into an inorganic shape, the end effect is one that's relatively prominent. Alright, that's everything we can learn about this car, but we will make one final stop down at the tuning shop where I'll show you everything that can be done to improve this car's performance and power. So here at the tuning shop, I have done a little bit of work on this car, not extensive work, but I will show you everything that can be done to it. Under the sports category, everything on this page is available for purchase. Under Club Sports, same thing with the exception of dirt tires. Everything else on this page is available for purchase and can be added to this car. Under semi-racing, you cannot add a turbocharger, supercharger, or intercooler, but everything else is fair game. And under the racing category, you cannot add stroke up, the anti-lag system, the high-end supercharger, the racing intercooler, the torque vectoring center differential, the fourth stage of weight reduction, or the active LSD controller, but everything else on this page, which is still a fair amount, is available for purchase and can be used to get this car ready for the track. Alright, well that's everything we can learn about this car, so I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope it helps you to determine whether or not you'd like to add this car to your collection. Stay tuned for more videos highlighting all of the cars of Gran Turismo 7. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.